Hey guys, what's going on? Josh here from Polymathics, the YouTube channel that helps you become a modern day Renaissance man. And today I want to talk about science versus mystery, and particularly when it comes to storytelling, because one of the things that I think we've all seen, whether it's a story that we've read or a story that someone has told us, is there's a fine line between showing and telling, right? That's one of the biggest catchphrases in the writing community, which is, show, don't tell. And and so what I want to do is show you an example using Star Wars as to why you want to leave a little bit of mystery in the stories that you tell, so as to make the audience think a little bit, and not to insult their intelligence. Because sometimes when you use science in your story, you think you're helping by giving these neato gee whiz facts, but what's actually happening is you're insulting your audience's their intelligence, and you're also not allowing. See, let me back up for a second here. A story, one of the reasons why a story is great is because we, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, we internalize those events and we pretend that we're the ones in the story. Even if it's not a story we're reading, even if it's a story that someone's telling us, we begin to imagine, we empathize. And the thing is, when you give every detail through a scientific explanation about a story, then what happens is it loses its mystery. And when that happens, the person, the audience, whoever it is listening, they kind of get it's a turnoff. So I'll give you a perfect example, and then maybe you'll understand what I'm talking about. So Star Wars, right? When Obi-Wan Kenobi in the first trilogy, he's talking to Luke for like the first time, and he's just giving Luke his lightsaber, and Luke's like, the Force, what's the Force? And Obi-Wan is like, it's this energy, it surrounds us, it binds us, everything in the universe, stays together. And throughout the story, throughout the whole trilogy, both him and Yoda and a couple other people, they make little remarks that just kind of give a very broad stroke overview of what it is, and then what it allows is for the audience to fill in the gaps based on what they think it is, based on their lives, and then it allows them to really immerse into the story because they've colored the inside of that picture. Now let's fast forward to the prequels, where Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon have just gotten the blood sample for Anakin, and it's like they're talking about these crazy fucking things called midichlorians, and everybody's like, what is that? And then they explain, well, midichlorians are like these little things that are part of the Force that are in every living thing, and the more numbers you have of these, the more powerful of a Jedi you are, and all this other stuff. And what it did was, even though that was cool for some people who kind of derived in their mind that that's the way it would be, for a good majority of us, that was not what we thought it would be. And so it was a super letdown, because something that was so mysterious as the not only had they kind of drawn the curtain and shown you who was behind the curtain, but it wasn't even that impressive. It was just like the Great Oz. It was kind of like a, really? That's what it is? Kind of deal. So when you're in your stories, you want to show and not tell. You want to leave some mystery. Let the readers, let the audience interpret in whatever way they see fit. Don't interpret for them, because when you allow them to do that, that's where the magic happens, and that's where your story becomes more than just words on a sheet of paper, or more than just words in a conversation. It becomes part of them. Okay guys, if you like this, please give me a like. I hope this has been helpful, If you'd like to see more videos like this, then please subscribe, and what that will do is send you updates on all the great things that I have going on my channel. Okay, until next time, take it easy.